Well, good evening, Owls fans. We're here tonight at Westdale High School as the Burris Owls take on the Westdale Warriors. Sorry for the delay in the start. We're having some technical issues I had to deal with tonight. Starting lineups have been introduced, and the Owls are just getting ready to go. Have a starting lineup of Allison, Corinne, Jones, Nagel, Johnson, and Mormon. Back to serve for the Owls is Katie Nagel. Waiting to get the lineups completed. Give a chance to thank our sponsors real quick. Texas Roadhouse, Prime Trust Financial Federal Credit Union, Once Upon a Child, Creek Run Environmental Engineering. Oh, and now we're all set.
Serving for the Lady Owls, with the punting, Katie Nagel.
Outside attack, roll shot. Ball for 4, point to the Warriors.
Serving for the Warriors, number 1, Sammy Russell.
Russell back to serve for Westdale. Handled by Mormon, Jones, Johnson. And we can't quite get it over the net. Point to the Warriors, now leading 2-0 in this first set. Jones, Nagel with the set. Allison taps. And roll shot. Falls for 4, point to Westdale. Leading 3-0. Russell continuing to serve for the Warriors. And serve goes out of bounds. Point to the Owls.
Serving for the Owls, number 9, Paige Horan.
Paige Horan, freshman, back to serve. And short, point to Westdale. As they now lead 4-1.
Serving
Jolene Proctor into the lineup.
number 3, Izzy Mitchell.
Mitchell back to serve. And one too many touches for the Owls. Point to Westdale. Oh, rotational error on Westdale. Point to the Owls.
Serving number 14, Haley Allison.
Allison back to serve. Officials checking the lineup for Westdale. Oh, now there's a serve. Allison service over. Free ball sent over from Westdale. Nagel sets it up. Jones. Doesn't quite get it over. Point to Westdale. Leading 5-2.
Number 6, McKenna Petro.
Petro to serve for Westdale.
Martin Chapin will be serving. Let's make it Aubrey Weitzel serving.
Weitzel to serve. If we're trying to figure this out, we'll continue to thank our sponsors: Star Insurance, O'Neill and Associates, Savage's Ale House, Meeks Mortuary, Rod Cross with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, Moe's Southwest Grill, Barry Winkle Frozen Yogurt, Central Indiana Orthopedics, Body Grill, and now we're all set. And Weitzel back to serve. And tipped out by the Owls. Point to Westdale, leading 6-2. And Owls can't quite get it up. Point to Westdale. Now leading 7-2. Substitution for the Owls. Bracken comes in for Johnson. Weitzel to serve. Bracken. And the Owls can't get there. And with that, Owls take a timeout. Trailing 8-2 in this first set. Want to thank our sponsors. We have Texas Roadhouse, legendary food, legendary service, all with lots of legendary fun. Call ahead seating at 765-282-7113, located on McGalliard in Muncie, Indiana. Once upon a child, kids stuff with previous experience. Recycle your children's nearly new items and get paid on the spot. I'm located on West McGalliard, that's Once Upon a Child. Prime Trust Financial Federal Credit Union, where your stories matter, offering a variety of consumer and personal financial products and services. 3 locations in Muncie. And we're back. Weitzel will be serving for the Warriors as they lead 8-2 in this first set. Serve. Allison to Bracken. Nagel sends it over. For a kill! Point to the Owls. Freshman Rosie Bracken back to serve.
Number 10, Rosie Bracken.
Roll shot. Out of bounds. Point to the Owls. Owls now trail 8-4. Bracken serve. Just clips the net. Clearing. Sent immediately over by Westdale. Nagel sets Jones with the attack. Cross-court shot goes long. Point to the Owls. Bracken's ace. Owls now only trailed by 2, 8-6. fighting back after getting a slow start in this first set. Oh, and it just rolls over net for another ace for Rosie Bracken. That'll make your heart stop. And Bracken serves goes long. Gives side out to Westdale.
Number 6.
Now Westdale leads 9-7. Serve handled by Bracken. Nagel tips it over. Westdale's there to cover. Free ball over. Allison to Nagel. Swing from Jones. Tipped over. Allison. And lift called on the Owls, giving the point to the Warriors, now leading 10-7. Allison to Nagel. Allison pushes it over. Middle roll shot. Allison sends it right back over. Westdale resets. And ball handling error on the Warriors. Point to the Owls.
Serving number 3, Grace Mormon.
Paige Hurin back into the lineup. Mormon back to serve. Tipped over. Handled by Bracken. Tipped over by Nagel. Hurin. Nagel. Back to Hurin. And didn't quite have the right angle for that one. Point to Westdale as they lead 11-8.
Number 7, Tiffany Clark.
Clark back to serve. Mormon to Nagel. To Allison, free balls it over. And into the net. Point to the Owls.
Serving number 8.
Junior Sydney Lee Jones back to serve. Backdoor attack goes wide. Side out to the Owls. Jones to continue to serve. Owls trailing 11-10. Sent meaty over by Westdale. Nagel sets. Allison. And too close to the net. Point for the Owls. And we're all tied up at 11 points apiece. Junior Sydney Jones to serve. Short serve. Sent right back over. Jones sets to Nagel. Hurin tips it over. Allison's there. Nagel. Back to Allison for a free ball. And cross-court attack. Hit by the Owls. Gives the Warrior back the lead, 12-11.
Serving number 8, Morgan Chapin.
Chapin back to serve. Jones to Nagel. To Allison. For a kill! Owls tied it up at 12.
Serving number 10.
Freshman Katie Nagel back to serve. And tipped over. Oh, off the puck. Oh. Touches the antenna on the way over. Point to the Owls. Owls now lead 13-12. Free ball sent over. Jones. Bracken mistimes it. And that ties us up at 13 as a point goes to the Warriors.
Serving number 1, Semi Russell.
Russell back to serve. Jones to Bracken. To Rin. Not quite enough to get it over. Warriors lead 14-13. Jones to Bracken. To Allison. Free ball sent over. Jones sends it up to Bracken and tips it over for the kill. It's about all Bracken could do to handle that, to get it over. But it worked.
Entering for the
Proctor entering the lineup.
Jenny Proctor, who will be serving.
Proctor serves first. And free ball sent over by the Warriors. Nagel. Bracken tips it over and point to the Owls. Owls take the lead 15-14. Proctor to serve again. And that point ends up short. Ties us up at 15 points apiece.
Serving number 3.
Izzy Mitchell back to serve for Westdale. Here we go, point to the Owls.
Alea Mitchell enters for the Warriors, serving for the Owls, number 14, Haley Allison.
Allison back to serve. Serve is over. And Warriors can't get there, point to the Owls. Now leading 17-15. For the Owls, now leading 18-15. And with that, Westdale wants to take a timeout to discuss it. Give a chance to thank some more of our sponsors. Creek Run Environmental Engineering, taking pride in what we do with 24 years of service. Find them at creekrun.com. Star Insurance, committed to serving the needs of communities by protecting people and what matters most, both professionally and personally. Located on North High Street in Muncie. O'Neill & Associates, gain from a unique, individualized custom plan using an independent perspective. With more than 15 years of dedicated personalized service. O'Neill & Associates, located on West Fox Ridge Lane, Muncie. And Savage's Ale House, 127 North High Street. Serving Savage's signature sandwiches, burgers, and beer. Allison to serve. Roll shot, handled by Allison to Nagel. Jones is going to send it over. And it goes just wide. Point to Westdale. Owls continuing to lead 18-16. Whitesville back to serve for Westdale. Jones, Bracken, one's arms up but can't quite get it over. That pulls the Warriors within one, 18-17. Point to Westdale, and we're all tied up at 18. Mormon to Bracken. Mormon pushes it over. Roll shot into the block. Point to the Owls.
Serving number 10, Rosie Bracken.
Freshman Rosie Bracken back to serve. It's an ace for Bracken. It's her third in this set. Owls now leading 20-18. And that one goes into the net. Gives the service back to the Warriors.
Number 6.
And the point. Owls clinging to a 1-point lead, 19-20. Pico serve goes wide. Point to the Owls.
Serving number
21-19. Foreman back to serve for the Owls. Harin back in the lineup. And Warriors can't get it back over the net. Point to the Owls. Outside shot. Handled by Mormon. To Nagel. Harin. Tip dumped over. Oh, the Owls didn't get there to cover.
Serving
Westdale
Tiffany Clark.
trailing 20-22. Clark to serve. Bracken to Nagel. To Harin. And the cross-court attack finds the back corner. Point to Westdale. Nagel sends the free ball over. And attack. Back line. Point to Westdale. Now we're tied up at 22.
Timeout, Burris.
And the Owls take a timeout. I want to thank Meeks Mortuary for serving all of Delaware County with sensitivity, compassion, and respect since 1844. A family-owned and operated local business, our staff is composed of your neighbors and friends. Rod Cross with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood, because we have you covered. Talk to Rod for your auto, home, life, business, and RV. Find him at White River Boulevard in Muncie, Indiana. Moe's Southwest Grill, there is no INT, but there is an Iron Burrito. Serving delicious Mexican cuisine made fresh daily. Located on West McGalliard. Clark to serve. Bracken, Allison, and the Owls can't get there. Gives the lead to the Warriors. Now leading 23-22. Allison, Nagel sets it up. Oh, and off the rafters. Throws the timing off for the Owls. Gives a point to Westdale. Clark will be serving set point. Bracken to Mormon. Nagel sends the free ball over. And Warriors can't get it over. Point to the Owls. Owls still alive in this first set, but trailing 24-23. Jones is back to serve. So serve. Free ball over from Westdale. Harin to Nagel to Allison, and that goes in the net. And that'll end the first set. Owls fall 23-25 to the Westdale Warriors. I want to thank some more of our sponsors. Berry Winkle Frozen Yogurt with 14 different flavors of yogurt and more than 50 toppings. Berry Winkle is the best place for dessert, found on South Tillotson in Muncie, Indiana. Central Indiana Orthopedic, their world-class team of orthopedics experts is devoted to providing customized treatment plans focused on your needs and goals. Find them on West Bethel in Muncie, Indiana. Mardi Grill, serving authentic Egyptian grilled food. Stop in for lunch, dinner, coffee, or drinks. They're good for groups, dine in, or take them out. Find them on Facebook at Mardi Grill. Wendy Meyer with LuLaRoe. She serves Central and Eastern Indiana, where she provides simply comfy and affordable clothing for all shapes, sizes of women. It's where fashion meets comfort. LuLaRoe Wendy Meyer on Facebook. Doug Meyer with State Farm Insurance. Being a good neighbor is about more than being there when things go completely wrong. It's for all of life's moments. Contact Doug for all your auto, home, property, and life insurance needs. Find him at DougIsMyAgent.com. And we want to thank Gaddis, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, the official sponsors of the Dodge Report. Post-game comments by Coach Dodge himself. They're located at 1717 North Wheeling Avenue. Come talk to our friendly, highly knowledgeable staff that is dedicated to your satisfaction. Gaddis, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Want to thank all our sponsors for their sponsorship of Burris Athletics and Burris Volleyball. Please make sure when you stop in, you tell them you heard about them on the Cube. You can keep up with all of Burris Athletics on Twitter at Burris Athletics 1. That's at Burris Athletics 1. And as always, you can send comments, questions, and suggestions to me about the broadcast to at LSTV on Twitter. That's at LSTV1. Getting ready to start our second set. I was hoping to step up and come back after losing 23-25. Got off to a slow start, down 5-1 in that set. Never could quite get the momentum. Tied up several times. Took a few leads, but again, the last streak by the Westdell put them over the top and the win. So we got Jones, Mormon, Nagel, Allison, Harin, and Bracken in the lineup. And we got Russell, Huntsman, Clark, Mitchell, Bond, and Petro in. Westell will be serving first.
Serving number 1, Sammy Russell to start game 2.
Jones to Bracken. Corinne. And tipped out of bounds by the Warriors. Point to the Owls. Bracken back to serve.
For the Owls, number 10, Rosie Bracken.
She had 3 aces in the first set. Hopefully they'll get to that total. And ping-ponged around, but one too many hits. Point to the Owls. Bracken serves over. There's cross-court check off the block. Owls can't get there to cover. Gives Westfield their first point of the set. Owls leading 2-1.
Serving number 3, Izzy Mitchell.
Oh, Mitchell serve doesn't quite clear. Point for the Owls. Owls broken out to a 3-1 lead. Johnson returns to the lineup for the Owls.
Number 4, J.C. Johnson, who will be serving.
Freshman Johnson's back to serve. gives them the point. Owls continuing the lead, 3-2.
Serving number 9, Ali Bond.
Bond back to serve for Westdale. Bracken sets it up to Nagel. Mormon sends it over. Roll shot, and Owls can't get there to cover it. Point to Westdale. Tied up in 3 points apiece. Bond continuing to serve. Bracken. Nagel 3 balls it over. Roll shot. Jones sends it over. Westdale sends it right back. Nagel sends it over. But that goes out. Point to Westdale as they take the first lead, 4-3. Allison tips it over, and right in the corner, point to the Owls. Tying us up at 4 points apiece.
Serving number 14, Haley Allison.
Freshman Haley Allison back to serve. Outside hit goes long, point to the Owls. Leading 5-4. Both shot over. And that's a kill for the Warriors. We're tied up at 5 apiece.
Serving number 6, McKenna Petro.
McKenna Petro Jr. back to serve. Bracken to Nagel. Jones attack down the line for the kill. That gives the serve back to the Owls as they lead 6-5.
Serving number
Freshman
20,
Nagel back to serve. That's the roll shot. Nagel handles it. Bracken sets Jones. And she does the same thing again. Down the line and scores the point. Owls lead 7-5. Tipped over by the Warriors. Bracken sets middle. Sends it over long, and Owls can't quite get there for the defense. That gives a point to the Warriors. Owls leading 7-6. Tiffany Clark back to serve. Jones with the attack, but it goes long. Ties us up at 7 apiece. Nagel to Bracken to Mormon. There's a roll shot to Nagel. Bracken sends it over. And mishandled by the Warriors. Point to the Owls.
Serving number 3, Grace Mormon.
Paige Hurin returns to the lineup. Freshman Gracie Mormon back to serve. There's the outside attack. Goes long. Point to the Owls. Now leading 9-7. Warriors dig it out the net, send it under, but unfortunately it's got to go over for a point. So that's point to the Owls. Mormon service over. Send it forward, pushed it over. And the Owls can't get there.
Serving number 8.
Owls leading 10-8. The second set. After falling 23-25 in the first. Nagel to Bracken. For her in. And there's a kill for the Owls. Haley Alice it out. Connie Prechter comes in. Prater. Jones back to serve. There. Dug up by Mormon. Bracken. And the Owls can't quite get it over. Point to the Warriors.
Serving number 1, Sammy Russell.
Bracken. To her in. And tacking error on the Warriors gives the point to the Owls. Leading 12-9.
Serving number 10, Rosie Bracken.
Bracken back to serve. And Warriors send it right back over. Nagel sends it back over. Bracken to Nagel. That's at the net. And the tip over by the Warriors.
Serving number 3, Izzy Mitchell.
Mitchell back to serve. Nagel. The Prater. Bracken to Nagel. And doesn't quite go over. Point to the Warriors. Owls clinging to a 1-point lead, 12-11. Jones. Nagel sets the ball. For her in. And the return goes out of bounds. Point to the Owls. J.C. Johnson returns to the lineup.
J.C. Johnson.
She'll be back to serve. Owls leading 13-11. Roll shot over. Net violation. Point goes to the Owls. Now leading 14-11. Attack. Jones digs it up. Nagel sets in. Lack of communication on who was supposed to get that ball.
Serving number 9, Allie Bond.
Owls leading 14-12. Bracken to Jones. Johnson free balls it over. Tipped over. Prater to Nagel. Back to Prater. There's the attack, and that's a kill for the Warriors. And with that, Coach Book wants to take the timeout. Giving an opportunity to thank some more of our sponsors. Prime Trust Financial Federal Credit Union with 3 locations in Muncie, West Bethel, South Madison, and North Broadway. The largest credit union in Muncie, where your story matters. Prime Trust Financial Federal Credit Union. Creek Run Environmental with 24 years of service in environmental engineering, taking pride in what they do. Find them on the internet at creekrun.com. Once Upon a Child, kids stuff with previous experience. They buy and sell gently used kids' clothing, shoes, toys, and baby gear. Find them on West McGalliard. And Star Insurance, located 400 North High Street, Muncie, committed to serving the needs of our community by helping people protect what matters most. And Westdale will be serving. Allie Bond. Johnson to Mormon to Jones, sends it over for the kill. That's a point for the Owls. Now leading 15-13.
Serving number 20, Katie Nagel.
Freshman Katie Nagel back to serve. Do a quick lineup check. Oh, make it a quick adjustment.
Serving Connie Prater.
Connie Prater back to serve, junior on this Burris volleyball team. Serve is up. And attack. There's Bracken to dig it. Prater. Nagel sends the free ball over. Set outside attack. Pick up by Prater. Nagel sends it back into the court. Bracken sends it over. And the outside attack on the back line. Point for the Warriors. Owls leading 15-14 in this second set.
Serving number 6, McKenna Petro.
Petro back to serve for the Warriors. Jones to Nagel, back to Jones. And the Warriors are there, into the net. Point to the Owls. Now, freshman Nagel back to serve. And there's an ace for the Nagel. And with that, Westdale takes a timeout as the Owls lead 17-14. I want to thank Meeks Mortuary, serving all of Delaware County with sensitivity, compassion, and respect since 1844. With 2 locations, Meeks Mortuary in Muncie, Indiana. Savage's Ale House, serving Savage's signature sandwiches, burgers, and beer. Find them on Facebook at Savage's Ale House or stop in at 127 North High Street, Muncie. O'Neill and Associates, with more than 15 years of dedicated personalized service. Find them at West Fox Ridge Lane, Muncie. And we're back to the action. Nagel continuing to serve for the Owls. Side attack. Allison sends it right back over. And off the tape, hits the court. Point for the Owls. Now leading 18-14. Nagel serve. There's an ace for Nagel. Owls leading 19-14. And free ball sent over. Allison to Bracken. Mormon pushes it over. Tipped over. Johnson to Bracken. Back to Jones. Tipped over. And off the block, but hits the court. Point for the Warriors.
Serving number 7, Tiffany Clark.
Out in the second set. Nagel to Bracken. The Mormon pushes it over. Free ball to Nagel. Bracken sends it right back. There's the attack down the line. Johnson handles that. Attack from Jones. Nagel, Bracken, Jones at the net. And unfortunately she falls in the net, giving a point to the Warriors. Owls continuing the lead, 19-16. Nagel to Bracken. Jones roll shots at. And Warriors can't handle it. Point to the Owls. Freshman Grace Mormon back to serve.
Grace Mormon.
Paige Horin back in the lineup for the Owls. Warriors sending right back. Nagel's attack. Sent right back. Allison to Bracken. Jones tries it. Warriors save it from going out of bounds. Allison to Bracken. To Horin. There's the attack. Handled by the Owls. But it's too far wide. Point to the Warriors. Owls leading 20-17.
Survey number 11, Aubrey Weitzel.
Weitzel back to serve. Bracken tips it over. Off a couple Warriors. Point to the Owls. Owls leading 21-17. Jones, Cindy Jones back to serve. Attack, handled by Jones. Nagel sets it up. Tipped over by Allison. And there's a kill. Point to the Owls. Now leading 22-17. Jones serves it over. Nagel digs it up. Jones sends it forward. Allison sends it over. Dug up by Nagel to Bracken. And Warriors tip the attack from Allison. Scores the point for the Owls, now leading 23-17. And the Owls take a timeout. Want to thank Moe's Southwest Grill. There is no I in team, but there is in burrito. Offering delicious Mexican cuisine made fresh ingredients that you love. Find Moe's on West McGalliard in Muncie. Berrywinkle Frozen Yogurt. Berrywinkle is the best place for dessert with over 14 flavors of frozen yogurt and more than 50 toppings. Find them at South Tillotson in Muncie. Central Indiana Orthopedics, specializing joint replacement, physical medicine and rehabilitation, pediatric orthopedics, and sports medicine. Located in West Bethel, Central Indiana Orthopedics. Junior Sidney Jones back to serve. Owls leading 23-17. Slide. Dug up by Mormon. Set over. Point for the Owls. Jones will be serving for set point. Owls leading 24-17. Middle attack. In the net. Point to the Owls. And it is. Owls take the second set. 25-17. Forcing to decide the third set. As always, you can find all the latest news, scores, and events about Burris Athletics at Burris Athletics 1 on Twitter. That's at Burris Athletics. Athletics 1. And always you can provide me with comments, questions during the broadcast on Twitter at Burris Athletics 1. That's at Owls TV 1. My bad. At Owls TV 1 is how you contact me. As we get ready for the third set, I want to thank Mahdi Grill, serving authentic Egyptian grilled food. Good for groups, dine in, or take out. Find them at Mahdi Grill on Facebook or stop in at West White River Boulevard. Wendy Meyer of LuLaRoe, serving Central and Eastern Indiana, where fashion meets comfort, providing simply comfy and affordable clothing for all shapes and sizes of women. Find her at Wendy Meyer at LuLaRoe on Facebook. And Doug Meyer with State Farm Insurance, 318 Parkview Drive, Newcastle. Find him at DougIsMyAgent.com. Warriors to serve. And goes out, giving a point to the Owls. Nagel back to serve.
Serving number 20, Hayden Gilbert.
Short serve. There's the attack. Nagel digs it up to Moorman. Allison sends it over to the net. There's cross-court attack to Moorman. To Horan, and Owls can't quite get there. That ties us up at 1 point apiece.
Number 3, Izzy Mitchell.
Mitchell back to serve. And free ball sent over by Nagel. There's the tip. Nagel handles it to Johnson. Tipped over by Allison. Cross-court attack. Dug up by Moorman. To Nagel. To Allison again. And that one hits the court. Point to the Owls. Now leading 2-1.
Serving number 9, Paige Horan.
Serve is over. There's the outside attack off the net. And in between all the defenders. Point to the Warriors. Now we're tied up at 2 points to each. Serve is over. Jones to Nagel. To Moorman. Jones. Nagel sets it up to Johnson for the attack. That one just misses the outside corner. Point to the Warriors. They now lead 3-2. Moorman and Nagel sends her over. doesn't make it over. Point to the Owls. And we're tied at 2 points apiece, or 3 points apiece. My bad. Allison back to serve. And serve goes long. That's a side out to the Warriors.
Serving number 6, McKenna Petro.
Petro back to serve. Allison Nagel sends it over. There's a shot. Big up by Allison. Set by Nagel. Jones with the attack. Warriors are there to cover. And that attack goes long. That gives you the point to the Owls. And ties us up at 4 points apiece.
Serving number 4, J.C. Johnson.
Johnson back to serve. Tipped over. Allison's there. Nagel tips it over. Nagel sends it back over at the net. Jones to Nagel. Back to Jones. Pretty tacked down the line. There's a tip over. Harin to Mormon. Jones sends it over. There's the attack. Allison, Nagel, and Jones' attack hits the net. That gives the lead to the Warriors, 5-4.
Serving number 7, Tiffany Clark.
Johnson, Nagel to Jones. Missiles attack. Dug out by Harin. Sent over. Again, Harin handles it to Nagel. And tacking air on the Owls. Warriors break out to a 2-point lead, 6-4. Allison one-handed with the Nagel to Jones. Out of bounds. Warriors take a 3-point lead, 7-4. I want to thank Gaddis Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram being the official sponsor of the Dodge Report. Post-game comments by Coach Dodge himself. You can rest assured that when you shop for a new or used Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, you're shopping for quality and reliability with Gaddis. Texas Roadhouse. Enjoy a little bit of Texas right here in Muncie. Call ahead seating at 765-282-7113. Located on West McGalliard. And back to the action as the Warriors lead 7-4. Attacking air on the Owls gives a point to the Warriors. They've now doubled us up 8-4. Johnson. There's Mormon. Swing by Mitchell goes long. Point to the Owls.
Serving number 3, Grace Mormon.
Grace Mormon back to serve. So with the attack, hit by the Owls. Point to the Warriors. Westdale now leads 9-5. Nagel sets it up. Checking air on the Owls. Unforced errors have been hurting the Owls this set as they trailed 10-5. Johnson. Nagel sends it over. And that goes out of bounds. Giving the Warriors their 11th point. Now having a 6-point lead. Corinne passes it right back over. There's the free ball. And the Owls can't get to it. Warriors lead 12-5. Nagel tips it over. Tipped over by the Warriors. There's a set. Allison swings. Johnson. Nagel sends over. There's a set over from the Warriors. Nagel can't quite get there. Warriors are 2 points away from ending this third set. Serve goes long. Saving the Owls. Their trail 6-13 in this third set. Jones' serve is over. There's the roll shot. Mormon to Nagel. Missed time by Allison. Point. The Warriors. Serving for match point.
Game point.
Nagel to Johnson. Shot. That is the match. Warriors take the third set. 15-6. Owls fall.
15-6.
I want to thank everybody for viewing. I want to thank our sponsors, Texas Roadhouse, Pride Trust Financial Federal Credit Union, Once Upon a Child, Creek Run Environmental Engineering, Star Insurance, O'Neill and Associates, Savage's Ale House, Meats Mortuary, Ron Cross with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, Moe's Southwest Grill, Periwinkle Frozen Yogurt, Central Indiana Orthopedics, Marty Grill, Wendy Meyer with Through the Road, Doug Beyer with State Farm Insurance, and Gaddis Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Join us again Thursday night as the Lady Owls take on the Jets of Anderson Prep Academy. I believe the JV game will actually start after